everyone. One good afternoon to all of you. Would like to welcome to our this session of YouTube channel. So hope all you are good. With the continuation of Indian polity, would like to discuss our today topic is about political party, caste, and secularism. It's a very dynamic part of our syllabus, and questions do come from this topic. It is very important not only for exam perspectives but also to understand the political process actually work in India. So how the political party, the caste and the political party and secularisms or the communalism color. So on that perspectives it's very important. So guys, with this note would like to discuss this topic, but before we should discuss the what the PYQ, then to discuss then shall discuss the theory more became more appropriate. So with this your due consent would like to start our discussion. Here we go with the first question and your time start now. So guys, you will get 30 seconds, so you need to provide the answer. And here is the time is of the concept of it is not politics that gets caste ridden, it is the caste that get politicized. So this concept given by Rajani Kothari, the concept of politicization of the caste. So with this continuation we'll discuss the what is the Myronner concept, son of soil theory, Gunnar Myrdal concept of soft state, okay, the work of Asian drama. So what we need to do, we will do simple a sheet. This side you will mention the thinker, this side you will mention the concept, this side you will mention the book. So in that way you can prepare a sheet for covering the topic and the different thinker with respect to the concept of caste, the theory of religion, communalism, the political party, and what the different thinker says about it. So this is the way that you should prepare. Okay, so this is the first question and answer is basically option B. And moving to next question, you need to find the improper match. So option A, MN Sineva Sanskritization, B, Almond structural functionalisms, C, Strauss Leo Strauss, okay, Leo Strauss positivisms, D, Max Weber class struggle. What the answer of this question is very easy. Option D is answer, class struggle, the Karl Marx, not the Max Weber. So that's the improper. The answer is a D. So I have already told you. Then moving to the next, Granaville Austin. Granaville Austin said Constitutional Assembly represent oligarchy and consist with and find incorrect. So oligarchy, what is oligarchy? Guy Granaville Austin in Constitutional Assembly represent oligarchy and that oligarchy consists with the four persons. So you need to find the out of four option who the person is not part. So obviously the answer of this question is basically option D. We all know Constitutional Gandhiji was not a member of Constitutional Assembly. Along with that we know, so we can answer that question. But Granaville Austin says the oligarchic representation by the Constitutional Assembly consists of four people, that is Azad, Prasad, Vallabhbhai Patel and Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, so Jawaharlal Nehru, Rajendra Prasad, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and Abdul Kalam Azad. So they are the presenting the tendency of oligarchy. So this is the like the different thinker basically comment on Indian political systems. So as I already said that you should prepare a sheet. So this is the seat. Okay, this is the seat that you should prepare the thinker, the concept and book. And with this note would like to start that this is the thinker, the concept and book. Here we will cover the extensively all the different idea. The first is Rajani Kothari. Rajani Kothari provide a concept of politicization of the caste, party of conscience, party of pressure, Congress systems. India is a political society. Use the structural functionalism perspectives. So, what is the structural functionalism perspectives? Rajani Kothari used the structural functionalism perspectives like your uh, the Almond and Gabriel Almond also used that concept. That to study the political system of India, the application of the structural functionalism adopted by Rajan Kothari, in which he studied the different structure of the political systems, be it your uh, structure of input, the families, civil society, political party, uh, and be it your the output structure, that is legislature, executive, judiciary. So how this structure are functions, how they interact, how the political system work, that the structural functional concept is applied by Rajan Kothari. Okay, and coming to the important book, that is Politics of India, important book, Congress systems in India. It is also the like survey done by Rajan Kothari, the Congress system in India. Okay, Congress system and caste in Indian politics. So important book, Caste in Indian politics, multiple time has been asked. So, so the caste in Indian politics, politics in India, and Congress systems in India. These are the few of important work of Rajan Kothari. Okay, so beginning repeating that Rajan Kothari have a number of concepts. The politicization of the caste. Okay, the first thing you need to remember. Then the party of conscience and party of pressures, the Congress systems. Who said India is a political society? Kothari. This is the concept. Okay, Rajan Kothari. And moving to M.N. Srinivas. M.N. Srinivas, the concept dominant caste, Sanskritization, Westernizations, and vertical solidarity and horizontal solidarity. So, what is the vertical solidarity and horizontal solidarity? Vertical solidarity and horizontal solidarity. When when the different caste of the people uh, interact with each other and share uh, the expression and cultures, they cooperate, living with the cooperation, that is vertical solidarity. Say for example, there is a village A and the Brahman class, the Kshatriya, Sudra, the different people are interact to each others and they exchange their expressions, their goods and service, that is vertical solidarity. Coming to horizontal solidarity in which uh, the caste from a particular member from the particular caste living in different village, but they have common the aspiration perspectives, and they have the solidarity in perspectives of uh, uh, that togetherness, belongingness attitudes, and they represent the horizontal solidarity when the people from the same caste living at the same point of or understandings. That is how the horizontal solidarity. So again repeating that dominant caste concept by M.N. Srinivas, Sanskritization by M.N. Srinivas, Westernization is M.N. Srinivas, and horizontal solidarity and vertical solidarity. Caste as a horizontal and vertical solidarity, M.N. Srinivas. Then book, dominant caste, the famous book, the dominant caste. Then caste in modern India and other essay. Caste in modern India and other essay. It's also important book. So M.N. Srinivas, these are the concept, these are the book. Okay, match of the following question. Then coming to the next, Myron Weiner. Myron Weiner, son of the soil theory. The book The Child and the State in India. Okay, The Child and State in India, Myron Weiner, and he also wrote a book The State Politics in India. So it is the first work which study the which did the study of state politics in India. So state politics in India, direct question, Myron Weiner. Okay, so state politics in India, Myron Weiner, direct question. Then coming to the next, Paul R. Brass. Okay, Paul R. Brass. Uh, Major concept: the Punjab, Kashmir, and Northeast are the crisis to the national unity. So, who said Punjab, Kashmir, or your the northeast are the crisis to the national unity. Said by this was said by Paul R. Brass, and he said the riots take three stages, that is a preparatory, participatory, and explanatory. Okay, so the three stages who said the riot take place three stages: preparatory, participatory, and explanatory. That is Paul R. Brass. Okay, Paul R. Brass says that riot take place three stages: preparatory, participatory, and explanatory. Okay, so with this note, he also wrote a famous book, The Politics in India Since Independence. Okay, so Politics in India Since Independence, book by whom? The Paul R. Brass. Okay, then Language, Religion, Politics in Northern India, the book by whom? Paul R. Brass. Okay, Language, Religion, Politics in Northern India, book by whom? Paul R. Brass. Then Factional Politics in India States, Factional Politics in Indian State. Okay, then the production of Hindu Muslim violence in contemporary India. So production of Hindu Muslim violence in contemporary India, this book is very important today. Today special, this book is very important. The production of Hindu Muslim violence, book by whom? Paul R. Brass. Okay, so this is the key concept given by Paul R. Brass. Then coming to the next, Rajiv Bhargava. So Rajiv Bhargava present a concept, principle of distance. What is principle of distance? Principle of distance, there is a religious leader and political leaders. Religious is a private matter, political leader, that is a public matters. So the religious leader should maintain the distance from the private leader, uh, from the public leader, and they should keep distance from the political affairs, because if they intermingle in the political affair, they will be represent the idea of color, they will represent the idea of communal violence. Okay, so that is how principle of distance, nowadays this principle of distance is not working in our political systems. We has been observed that lot of the spiritual and religious people are now uh, the joining in the political process and political systems. They are mobilize the people on the basis of language. So so from that point of view, the principle of distance can be important, they can ask. And coming to the book of Rajiv Bhargava, the book is Secularism and Its Critics. So Secularism and Its Critics, this book by Rajiv Bhargava. Okay, so Rajiv Bhargava sir did a number of good work. So that Secularism and Critics, if you understand, if you want to understand secularism, you should read Rajiv Bhargava's book, the what they said in the Secularism and Its Critics. Coming to next, Sunil Khilani. Sunil Khilani present the idea India is a secular state, and he wrote a book, Idea of India. So he is a proganistic supporter of the preserving India as a secular state. He the one who believed that India should not convert it into Hindu Muslims divide, and that should be not came to pictures, and that's why he talks about the India as a secular state. Okay, the concept India as a secular state direct related to the Sunil Khilani. Okay, so India is secular state, Sunil Khilani. Then V.N. Gadgil, coming to the V.N. Gadgil, had a famous concept that we don't cast our vote, but we vote our caste. We don't cast our vote, but we vote our caste. That means in India, we people are not vote according to the merit, according to the talent, according to the efficiency of a political leader, but we cast as per our caste. Okay, as per our caste, that means we vote our caste. Okay, we see the people from which caste. Okay, we see that uh, our caste get represented or not. Okay, so this is how the main concept the can be asked. Okay, Bn Gadgil, the this statement. Then coming to the next, Louis Dumont. Louis Dumont did a comparison study of the class and the caste, where he said that caste as a symbol of purity and pollution. So he did proper division of the concept of caste and the class. According to according to Louis Dumont, the class is a dynamic concept and caste is a rigid concept. The class is changed time to time, but caste is always closed concept. For example, a person's nowadays very poor, and after getting the SSB, he became the very rich peoples, and their class is changing from one to another class. But on other hand there is a like caste. For example, a people get prosperity, or he like uh, uh, like he gain more and more wealth, but their caste always remains same. Okay, even if the people became a prime minister, he will be identify according to their caste. So according to Louis Dumont, the caste is represent the purity and pollution concept, and he also represent the theory of communalism that is known as essentialist. Okay, theory of communalism, the essentialist theory of communalism, essentialist, Louis Dumont theory of communalism, essentialist. Then then coming to the Bipin Chandra, the theory of communalism's idea, the instrumentalist theory of communalism. Okay, instrumentalist theory of communalism, what Bipin Chandra said, now in India, the different political party use the caste as an instrument for getting the vote bank. Okay, so different political party, caste is using the instrument. Okay, and his famous book Communalism in Modern India. So Communalism in Modern India, the book by Bipin Chandra. Okay, Communalism by Modern India, the book by Bipin Chandra. Okay, then coming to the next, Yogendra Yadav. So Yogendra Yadav, the democratic upsurge. So who gave the idea of democratic upsurge? Yogendra Yadav. Okay, Yogendra Yadav provided the idea democratic upsurge, and he wrote a book, Electoral Politics in India States. So Electoral Politics in India States, given by concept, book by Yogendra Yadav. Okay, so Electoral Politics in Indian State, the book written by Yogendra Yadav, and democratic upsurge, the Yogendra Yadav concept. Then coming to the next, the Maurice Jones. Okay, Maurice Jones present are three idioms. Three idioms, they are the traditional, they are the modern, and saintly idiom. Okay, so what is the modern idiom? That in modern political system, the politics of language interpret and expressed by your judge, judiciary. Okay, that is the modern idioms. Okay, idiom means the refer to the expressions, or the idiom means the refer the expression of a language of the politics. Then coming to traditional idiom, the village is a traditional idiom. The 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 traditional life of scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, that is the language of politics. The politics is based on by the people of the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and village politics. That is the traditional idiom. And saintly idioms, the politics, the political affair, the political leader. That is the saintly idioms. Okay, so saintly idiom. Another concept, that is how the he use also the structural functionalism approach. So what they will do, they will write down that which of the following thinker use the structural functional perspectives in their study. So Maurice Jones, Rajan Kothari, so then Gabriel Almond, Talcott Parson, uh, so they Alfred Riggs, they will write down number of political thinker names. So you need to find which one is correct. So do remember Maurice Jones also used the approach of the structural functionalism, and he also wrote a book Government and Politics in India. So who wrote a book Government and Politics in India? Maurice Jones. Okay, so Maurice Jones also wrote a book Government and Politics in India. So this book written by Maurice Jones. Okay. So coming to the next, Atul Kohli present the idea of inverted U curve. Okay, so inverted U curve idea given by whom? Atul Kohli. Okay, Atul Kohli present the idea inverted U curve. What is inverted U curve? For that I will take an example like the movement, be it your civil society movement, be it your political movement. So a movement start a particular time, and at a point of time it is seek a significant attention from the different section of the society. Say for example Ladakh. So people of Ladakh was demanding to be included in the sixth schedule, and at a single point of time they seek the attention of the different society, different section of the society. But nowadays they diminished. So this voice of the movement became diminished. We can understand the inverted U curve. That is how inverted U curve means the ulta U. Okay, inverted U curve. Okay, like you written the like U. Okay, U, that is the U, but this is how the ulta u. Okay, that is how u. So that is how the movement start and movement get lose of its importance. Movement start and movement get lose of its importance. That is how Atul Kohli idea. And he also coming to the important book, he wrote a book, Democracy and Discontent, Poverty Amid Plenty in India. So Democracy, Discontent and Poverty Plenty Amid Plenty in India, the book by Atul Kohli. Then coming to the Pranam Bardhan. So Pranam Bardhan said that Indian federalism is a holding together federalism. So who said Indian federalism is holding together federalism? Pranam Bardhan says. Then he also gave a concept, a fragmentation in coalition dominant interest. So who present the idea of fragmentation in coalition dominant interest? This is the Pranam Bardhan. Okay. Then he wrote a book, Political Economy Development in India. So Political Economy Development in India, the book by Pranam Bardhan. Okay. Political economy. So Pranam Bardhan wrote a book, Political Economy Development in India. Political Economy Development in India. Then coming to the Rudloff and Rudloff, so he present a number of the like concept and term, and that to need to understand as a student of political science. Say for example, he present like a idea command and demand polity. So what is the command and demand polity? Command polity used for the action of the state, vision of the state, but demand polity use the demand, the protest uh, lead by your common masses. So demand polity, when people want to make some demand or some change for a particular period of time, they are like demand before the government, before the state, and that is known as demand polity. But on the other hand, command polity, when it's a long term activity and the state try to govern on the basis of certain principles, that is how the command polity. So this is your concept of the command polity and demand polity. Then coming to the weak and strong state. So India is a weak and strong state. That means India, you can say it's the example of weak states. Say for example, in our society there is a communal riots, uh, human right violence, poverty, uh, then the like there is a violation of secularism. Okay, the cultural uh, activity became more prominent, divide on the line of the caste. So these are the like representing the tendency of weak states, that India is unable to maintain social order with respect to these things. But at the same time, we have also noticed that India is also example of the strong state, that how India uh, successfully fight against the COVID-19 pandemics, that how India successfully uh, able to uh, able to able to uh, increasing its GDP and growth at the world levels. That how India successfully liberated the Pakistan, Bangladesh from Pakistan's. So how but how India at the same time rescue or the promote the human rights symbol at the same time by rescuing the people from the different part of world, be it your during the time of Israel and Hamas war, be it the time of Ukraine and Russia war, be it the time of Afghanistan's the the crisis, be it your Myanmar crisis. So these are the example of India as a strong state. Then coming to the next, bullock cart capitalism. A bullock cart capitalism, when the agriculture community uh, have a significant role in the capitalist, in the political systems, they have their own land, they have their own agriculture, and also the bullock, and they could able to the like could able to create the profit out of them after the green revolutions, after the LPG. So we have noticed that how the agriculture community, the people have a land, they exercise the significant power. So that is how bullock cart capitalism. Then coming to the next, election commission as a free and fair. So according to the Rudloff, that in India the conducting election commission is a free and fair. So then next concept, the federal market economy. So federal market economy is a important concept when after the 1990s, the liberalization, privatization, globalization, a structural change in Indian political, economy, social, and uh, cultural structures in which it is not central government interact with the foreign government or the foreign company, but also your state government interact with the foreign government, foreign company, seek the direct investment for the prosperity and growth of the particular states. Okay, chief minister and secretary of the state, they play important roles. Say for example, 1990s, after 1990s Hyderabad like bring a lot of the foreign direct investments, foreign company, NRI, with the help of their own CM and the secretary. So this is how federal market economy. And coming to the book by Rudolf, he wrote a book, Modernity of Tradition and In Pursuit of Lakshmi. Okay, so Modernity of Tradition and Pursuit of Lakshmi, this book by Rudolf and Rudolf. Okay, so this is your, I would say the uh, thinker, concept, and book. Okay, this thinker, concept, and the book. Okay, so we have successfully covered the this thing, that thinker, concept, and book. What concept, which thinker present. I am gonna quickly repeat this thing. Rajan Kothari present idea, politicization of the caste, party of pressure, party of conscience, Congress system, India is a political society, use structural functional perspectives, wrote a book, politics in India, Congress system in India, and caste in Indian politics. Then M.N. Srinivas, present day concept, dominant caste, Sanskritization, Westernization, vertical solidarity, and horizontal solidarity. Book, dominant caste, the caste in Indian politics, the caste in modern India, and other essay. Then Myron Winner's present idea, son of soil theory, the book, child and the state in India, the state politics in India. Then Paul Brass consider Punjab, Kashmir, and Northeast as crisis to the national unity, and the 3 years, the preparatory, participatory, and explanatory, and famous book, Politics of India since independence, language of politics in India, in northern India, language of politics in northern India, language, religion, politics in northern India, factional of politics in Indian state. Okay, then production of Hindu Muslim violence in contemporary India. Okay, production of Hindu Muslim violence in contemporary India. Then Rajiv Bhargava sir, principle of distance. Okay, principle of distance, Rajiv Bhargava. Then secularism and its critics, Rajiv Bhargava, secularism and critics. Sunil Khilnamni, India is a secular state, and the book, The Idea of India. V.N. Gadgil, we don't cast our vote, but we vote our caste. The important statement. Okay. Then Louis Dumont, the comparison of study class and caste, and whereas caste is a symbol of the purity and pollutions. And theory of communalism, the essential theory of the communalism by Louis Dumont. Then Bipin Chandra, the theory of communalism, instrumentalist, and wrote a book, Communalism in Modern India. Yogendra Yadav, democratic upsurge book, electoral politics in Indian states. Okay, so electoral politics in Indian state by whom? Yogendra Yadav. Direct the correct and incorrect pair like question. Maurice Jones, three idioms, the modern idiom, traditional idiom, saintly idiom, and use structural functional perspectives. Okay, and he wrote a book, Government and Politics in India. Government and Politics in India. Atul Kohli, Inverted U Curve. Atul Kohli, Inverted U Curve, and his book, Democracy and Discontent and Poverty Amid Plenty in India. Democracy and Discontent and Poverty Plenty in India, Atul Kohli. And Pranam Bardhan, India Federalism as a holding together federalism. Pranam Bardhan, Indian federalism, holding together federalism. And present idea, fragmentation in coalition government. Okay, fragmentation and coalition government, Pranam Bardhan. And wrote a book, The Political Economic Development in India. Political Economic Development in India, Pranam Bardhan. Then Rudolf, the command polity, demand polity, weak and strong state, bullock cart capitalism, election commission, free and fair, and federal market economy. And his famous book, Modernity of Tradition and In Pursuit of Lakshmi. So, with this note, we come to the conclusion, the end of our lectures. I hope you found interesting and valuable. Okay, and for general notification to all of you, that I have already taken a center and state relation class. There I have discussed the Panchi Commission, previous year based question in your SSB, and along with the different commissions like Panchi Commission, we have discussed Sarkaria Commission, we have discussed Fast ARC, we have discussed Rajmanohar Committee, we have discussed the West Bengal Memoranda, we have discussed the Akali, the basically Punjab Subha, okay, resolutions. Okay, so we have discussed the Panchi Commission. So all these things has been discussed in this state center and state relations. If you want to make good score in the center and state relations, the commission regarding recommendation regarding governor, then you must watch that thing. Okay, the center and state relation, go and watch. It's my humble request. And this is all about from my side. I would like to end the session. If you like my effort, please subscribe, please share with your friend. It's my humble request that the people can get benefit out of it, because most of people are not unable to join with us due to different cause. So you should why not you should uh, uh, like show us the fraternity of brotherhood. Okay, as the preamble says. So you should also like our channel if you like our effort, and you can also share your feedback with respect to our classes, content and posts. For more, you should join the Telegram ID, that is Tapas Kumar Pradhan Ki Pathashala. There you can get the PDF of this lecture. So thank you everyone for being part of this lesson. Thank you.